Hey, 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 start winding up now. Hey, 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 start winding up now.
Peace. Once again, SPYDA TRINIDADIAN. Welcome back to SPYDA Trini Television. Check me out. In this video, I will be talking about holding ourselves accountable. Yes, you read the title. Holding yourself accountable. Now, I had made a video about this about a couple weeks ago. Go check out the other video I made and about how you hold people accountable. Well, now I want us to understand about holding ourselves accountable, because sometimes we can get, too in tune with our own nature that we can't see our own faults. So we got to hold ourselves accountable at times. Sometimes I get it. It's not always your fault, but we have to come and take ownership. We have to take ownership, and by taking ownership is holding yourself accountable. So let's dive deep into the situation here. The first thing about going about this whole matter of holding yourself accountable is you got to be able to own up to your faults. Like, if you made a mistake, you got to stop and tell yourself, like, man, I did that. I messed up. Reflect, reveal, recognize, and reap your benefits from it, from your healing process. The whole goal is to not go into a realm of overthinking, because when you overthink, your brain is cluttered. That's a whole nother video I'll talk to y'all about. But the main point in this video I want you to get is we need to hold ourselves accountable. A lot of times we go, including myself, because I speak off experience. If I don't hold myself accountable, I'm going to go off in my own zone. I'm not going to be aligned, I can't do what I want, but I ought to be able to hold myself accountable, right? Like, as a man, I could go on for days about the decisions you make as a man in society. Like, there's so much things you can do, but you hold yourself accountable to have discipline. A lot of people out there don't have no discipline. Discipline. You must be able to have discipline in order to conquer your path. You can't, without discipline, you can't do much. You know what I mean? And check this, I didn't have a dad to teach me that. I grew up without a biological father, and I had to learn that on my own. So now we're gonna sit down and take full ownership. I'm not gonna feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna sit back and reflect and realize that, okay, I'm grown now. So what's my excuse now, right? We can give each other excuses when we're little, but we have to hold ourselves accountable from when we get older, like even belief systems and stuff like that. I don't want billions of dollars. If I want that, I'd have been a billionaire already. I came into this planet with a unique mission. I have to fulfill that. And it's not about money. Trust me. I see a man on a dollar bill. Shout out to y'all religious people and stuff, right? They say don't worship no man. But on the dollar bill, in every country, in every state, there's a man on that bill. I don't care where you from. You worshiping a man when you worship that piece of paper. So it's blasphemy. How they teaching blasphemy, right? But now I say don't worship yourself, because if you have God in you, you ought to be able to worship yourself, right? Because the Spirit is in within you. We have to hold ourselves accountable. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Peace to the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Welcome to SPYDA Trinity Television. What we do here on this channel is we get down into the nitty gritty about spirituality, right? We get down into the whole realm of exposing what needs to be said. I say things that people don't say, and I never wanted to do this, so it's a call in, and you gotta, you heard, right? Shout out to if you're in the religion and stuff like that. That's on you. I'm just saying, you're older now. The kids are watching. It's time to start believing in fairy tales. Look at things from a metaphorical standpoint. Peace to you. Because I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here to tell you what to know. And you have to know yourself. Because if you're so holy as you say you ought to be able to love yourself so much so with the presence in the spirit, right? The heavenly spirit, the good spirit, not the other spirit, right? But I don't want to get into that. It's a whole nother story. I'm holding myself accountable. That's like saying if I shoot somebody, right, and I can go into a church and say, hey, man, hey, God, forgive me, I just killed somebody. That's not really holding yourself accountable, man. I don't like that. I could just kill somebody and then go into a little church, a little small little room and talk to another man, right? and then all my sins will be abolished. Don't get me started, yo. But listen, once again, SPYDA TRINIDADIAN. Like I said, short and sweet. My video's gonna be coming short and sweet. Shout out to y'all who's chilling and binge watching SPYDA Trinity TV. I appreciate your likes. Thanks for liking. See, this thing is a marathon. Whoever's watching me, if y'all ever want to start a YouTube, make sure you know that it's a marathon. This type of stuff right here ain't for the weak. So just make sure you're ready for everybody switching up on you, and for yourself, how you're gonna be upgrading and stuff, man. If you ever wanted to jump on this journey, this YouTube journey is, like I said, it's challenging, but it's fun for me. Once again, SPYDA TRINIDADIAN. Hope all of you have a great night, morning, day, however you're watching this video. However it gets to you, I pray this video will get to you in divine timing, in divine alignment. Peace. Have a great day. See you in the next video.